A deserving veteran now has a new place to live with his family in Central Texas. Corporal Sebastian Gallegos got the keys to his fully adapted, accessible home in Kyle, Texas. He served in the U.S. Marine Corps and was wounded in Afghanistan by an IED, lost his arm, and still struggles with arthritis, nerve damage, and shrapnel wounds. Could you do it? I don't know if I could. A charity called Helping a Hero helped build him a brand new home, a 4-bedroom home that features blinds that can be adjusted with one arm, specially designed shower safety features, and even a device in his bathroom that helps him put on his prosthetic arm. He was first deployed in 2008 as part of the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit, training and collaborating with various allied countries in the Pacific region. Following his years-long recovery from his injuries in Afghanistan, he retired in 2015. Sebastian received several decorations, including a Purple Heart and the Navy Commendation. And he's with me now today. Sebastian, like I said, I don't know if I could do what you've done, so I tip my hat for you just having the steadfastness and the courage to do what you've done, sir.
I appreciate the support, sir.
So tell me about this next step in life. You've talked much about your injuries in the past, but let's talk about your steps going forward. A new house, a chance to get your feet on the ground and move forward. It's a pretty big deal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's life-changing, especially considering where I was coming from, and it wouldn't be possible without Helping a Hero.
Yeah, so tell me about this group. How did you meet them? How did they come to help you? And what do they mean to you today?
So to me, what separates Helping a Hero is that somebody like me, although all my injuries are for combat and I have a pretty significant disability, I didn't nominate myself for a home or anything like that. A friend of mine who's also a double amputee, an Army combat wounded veteran, nominated me. And typically somebody like me, a lot of the adaptive houses are built for people who are lower leg amputations, and that's because of an ADA bill that was written by Vietnam veterans, over 30 years ago. And so even though I typically have, a higher disability than people that are just missing one leg, as rated by the VA or Social Security, I wouldn't typically qualify for any kind of adaptive housing thing because the language is designed for people who were injured in Vietnam. There's not that many people that survive upper extremity injuries from Iraq and Afghanistan, just because, as you can see, as you get injured higher up, you get closer to your heart and your neck. There's not that many survivors. And so Helping a Hero heard my story from another combat wounded veteran who I know from just recovering in the hospital at the same base. And then also we worked out together, and he came with me to the Warrior Games, and I competed last year. I won 3 gold, and he's competing right now. JP Lane, he's done some work for ESPN, but right now he's working for Team Army to bring home the gold, and he's already won a couple gold, but it was because he nominated me. And what separates their organization is that they nominate people who are specifically combat wounded, and it doesn't necessarily matter what the language says. And a bill that was written 3 or 4 decades ago, it's more about being injured in combat and being disabled and needing adaptive housing.